What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is another video of No Man's Sky, and I think this is going to be a pretty important one. I wish I was recording a little bit sooner, but I didn't realize what I was getting into. So the name of this mission is 1616, which, since I played through it before, I should have known that that I should have been recording. But anyway, the issue I was having with the portal. I figured if I continue with the story a little bit more, that it should fix it, or at least move us past that. So I started doing the story, talked with Apollo and, oh, who's the other guy? I can't even think of his name now. Apollo and, of course, his name's not going to be in here. Yeah, there it is. Noel and Apollo are the two people I was talking to. Noel basically was telling me to get with him and try to figure out what was going on, but it seemed like he already knew, and when I accused him of already knowing what was going on, he said, how can I already know if I'm the one that's asking you, blah, blah, blah. Apollo, on the other hand, I was trying to meet up with him in person, and we finally traded location coordinates, and the location coordinates that he gave me were the same as the ones I gave him, so technically we were standing in the same place, but we couldn't see each other or anything like that. So then it gave me additional coordinates to a distress signal, and it happened to be, or at least it's made out to be his ship that's crashed, and it's him cursing the Atlas, which is this thing, because he said that he did all these things for the Atlas, but it's like the Atlas didn't even care, that the Atlas laughed at him, and that it said that there are tons of different galaxies and tons of others like him doing the exact same thing for him, so everything he did was basically pointless. So he has a whole bunch of other info coming in from other people and stuff. And as it seems, I'm basically like Apollo, and I am giving the Atlas information as well, so I'm a person that's like that. Then it led me over to a portal where I took the portal. The portal kind of spit me out into the middle of the space. Like, I wasn't on a planet. I was literally out there with asteroids and stuff, just kind of floating around for a second. And then it sucked me back in, and I appeared here. I picked up all the little nodes. The only two words I learned, this one here was engulf, Atlas language, and the one down there was enlightenment. And I have not spoken to him yet, so let's go and talk with him or it and see what happens from here on out. Let's pick up these two little ball things first. So this one is going to be a warp cell, which this one's probably the same thing. Yep, 2 warp cells. Alright, and let's see what they have to say. Hello world. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. Let's demand an audience. An audio recording plays echoing out across the vast interface. They said you should have been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks. Time passes. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. Let's do initiate personality interface. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. Submit. Scream because I'm frustrated. Rejoice, but it just says something's different. Let's just do submit. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vy'keen. It shows me all of them in an instant, all of those who had ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me the formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Submit. The atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know, and no matter how hard I try to hide from them, or hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. Let's pick the bottom one just because it basically gives these two, except it's over and over. So it says the universe is a simulation, nothing is real. I feel sadness because there has to be more. Everything I've ever done, every star I have ever seen, or I have seen, every planet I have discovered, none of it is real. None of my friends were ever real. My journey, it was just a lie. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did my words please you? Let's say they did not. What do you think you are? A simulated entity. What are blank more? You are an explorer of all I have created. You are a traveler. Do you believe you are real? No. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? Because it's a simulation. I mean, I guess a simulation can be real. I don't know. How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? Oh. Touche. Touche. He just got me with a checkmate right there. Because technically I could say yes to see if I die. But I could say no, and then he's like, well, why does it matter if you don't think you're real? You know what? Let's just say yes. Why not? Nothing. Did you notice that I didn't die? The Gek were traitors defined by greed. The Viking were warriors defined by anger. And the Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become. Receive judgment. You allowed iteration Artemis to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from the existence than force them into a simulation. Oh, this is where I guess the thing comes into play on what I decided to do with Artemis, since we just wiped him. Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. Yeah, but Apollo's still fake as well. You are merciful. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live. Okay. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I'm a simulated being, then I'm not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. 16. It. Catastrophic system failure. Alert. 16 minutes? Miles? 16. What am I seeing? Let's say 16 again. I'm assuming we're going to say 16 one more time. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. 16 fragmentation imminent. Data upload in it. What is this place? Is it real? 16. That's probably the last 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators. 19845 failing. Data upload in. It is dying. The Alice is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. Let's comfort him because he's not a god. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, seconds? I don't know if I have time to say goodbye. I don't know if let's do nothing. What is happening to... Alright, so now it's probably going to kick me back out. So the storyline is changing a bit from the last time I played it. I'm really curious as to see what happens. New title unlocked. ChaosEclipse the Timeless. There's my ship way over there somewhere. Locate your starship. Yep, I'm running for it. Already ahead of you. Oh, hello. That's a big hole. It's probably a Sarlacc pit. No. Just gotta check, man. Never know. I don't know what they're putting in this game nowadays. Ooh. There we go. I didn't realize it was that low. The audio is really low, which I didn't turn it down at all. I'm really surprised about it. I guess I could probably turn it up a little bit, but I don't think the video is going to carry on too much longer. But let's go ahead and do it. Video network general, I would assume. See, because the last time it was really loud, so I turned it way down. Because all the sentinels and everything that were shooting at me. That's a little better. Okay, let's go over here and check this real quick. Scenario, iteration, deleted, boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied, cause, sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh iteration, generated, anomaly containment prepared. Sure, let's broadcast it. Broadcast received, traveler anomaly detected, anomaly is compliant. Position logged, system integrity scan initialized. Get rid of the goop. Probably just nanites or something. Yeah. Scan this little guy. Get us like 200 something gold. Or yeah, 200,000 something. That's what I meant. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. See where we're at. Oh. I claim clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. I feel as if I'm going to be sick. Let's go ahead and vomit all over our controls. I almost throw up, but as I'm about to do so, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit and my illness disappears. Starship audio diagnostics. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized? It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazards, conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, the voice of my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Ask if it knows any jokes. The exosuit doesn't answer, of course. It keeps itself zipped. I don't think I've ever made a joke before. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would like to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Take flight. Oh, all my stuff is damaged. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, all that stuff is fixed. Holoterminus detected. It's over there. I can't look at the galaxy menu unless I would have, or I would have had to go out in the space to look at the galaxy menu. Or I was just curious where exactly it placed us, because this isn't my home planet. I don't know where we are. I did all this from my home planet galaxy, but this is not my galaxy, I can tell. This is what I want to do. Let's refill that one, refill that one. I mean, I guess it might be, but... Oh, there's a way to check. Hang on. Let me get up here first. I can barely make it up there. Okay. Catalog. No, discoveries. How do I... There we go. Yeah, this isn't not my home planet. I don't know any of these planets. And it was discovered today by me, so... Okay. Warning, network failure 16. Warning, network failure. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors, each warning of total failure, but I must do what I can. I must tell others what I have learned. Let's attempt to broadcast. I warn the travelers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. The machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. And after millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finished my message. I know, not knowing if anyone will hear it, I look across this world wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. Alright, so it's not going to call anyone or anything. My ship is down over here. Okay, so now it's just saying to progress towards the center of the galaxy. Which, if you guys didn't know, you should be able to call your freighter and the this thing, the anomaly. I don't know why it's not letting me call my freighter. Probably need to move out a little more, away from the planet a bit. There we go, there's a freighter. Let's call the anomaly right over here. Now, if I continue with this, the game, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I don't want to say exactly what happens, but the game, the story pretty much ends. It does seem like that part is very similar to what's going on. It doesn't just end, though. It's just, how can I say it? It's an ending to the storyline, but there's more to the game, if that makes sense. It's kind of like GTA when you beat storyline and how you can still drive around and fly around and everything in the planet and all that stuff. You can still do stuff. You can still go where you want and everything. I still don't want to say certain things, though, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who is not up to this point or has never been up to this point. But I did want to show you guys what is going on with the story. That way you guys know, so if I start the story again, or not start it again, but like if I come back and something else is going on, you guys are like, well, what happened? How'd you get there? Like, we missed so much. So I just want to make sure that everyone is still aware of what is going on right now and everything. We're not going to go in the space anomaly because I don't want Nada and everyone freaking out. Because we have to go and talk to them, basically tell them goodbye and all that stuff, and that's where you continue with the storyline next. So we're not going to do that. I'm just coming around looking at different stuff, seeing what I can and can't buy and all that, because like I said, the game technically does not end, only the story does. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Thank you to all my subscribers, current subscribers, past subscribers, anyone who shares my videos. And if you guys want to subscribe, that would be awesome of you. The only thing I ask is if you guys are not liking the videos, I'm asking you to hit the dislike button. Let me know that you're not liking the video, and make sure you put down in the comment section what you disliked about the video, so that way I can change it for you guys in the future. That way it's just not something boring that you guys aren't enjoying and you want more out of it, but you never even tell me that you want it, so I don't know. So that's why I'm asking you guys to put down in the comment section that if you guys do want to see different stuff, let me know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I do appreciate everyone who has been following me this entire time. You guys are awesome. Please do keep up the great work, and I will see you guys in the next video.